There's a little video about the Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area. So the Land Between the Lakes is in Tennessee, and I do believe it's part of Kentucky. The border might be here for Kentucky too. So you can see here on the map, I'm pretty sure there's the North Welcome Station here. And what we did, if you look on our website, we have a video from up here somewhere, and it's called Green Turtle Bay Resort. And we're going to be doing another resort up in that same area, filming that today too. But this is the Land Between the Lakes Recreation Area. You can pause this at any time. I think this might be a little bit more of a close-up here, or this is the south end. So down here is Dover. You can barely see it there, the D-O. That's Dover, Tennessee, if you want to look that up. And so you got the Cumberland River over here. This is called Kentucky Lake. I can't remember what the Lake Barkley, that's what it is. So over here you got Lake Barkley. Over here you got Kentucky Lake. And I know the Cumberland is over here. I'm not sure what river that is. It's
Tennessee River.
It's the Tennessee River on the other side. So check this map out. We're going to be showing you some really cool stuff along the way as we go north. Unfortunately, you could see, now this is a continuation up, that there is a ton of stuff to see, and we only have time to stop at a few places. So check it out. We're going to move on. Here's our first stop. Like I said, we don't have a lot of time for a lot of stops on this trip through the Land Between the Lakes. You can pause and read that. See if it's the same thing. Same thing on the other side. And there it is. Iron Furnace. Great Western Furnace right there. I'll take you over and show you that in just a second. It kind of looks like an Aztec pyramid in a way. So Great Western Furnace. And pause and read these different sections, folks. Hard to read with the stuff in the background. Once again, there's the outline of it. You can Google this too. They call this the Iron Furnace up front, but I guess it's called the Great Western Furnace here. 1920 or 1820 through 1927, 107 years. This was in operation. Look at that. Look how small Truly looks next to it. Holy mackerel. That is like a pyramid. Wonder if that's where they got the idea. I'm going to film the coolest thing at the pyramid. Oh, yeah. So that's where the smelted liquid magma. How does Austin Powers say it? Magma. Oh no, that was Dr. Evil. Magma. That's where the magma would come out.
Wow.
I wonder how much precious metal you would have to smelt to make a big old gold belt. All the precious metal that I gotta smelt to make my big old gold belt.
Smelt.
And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about a band called, what the heck? Having a mind block. It's they do Led Zeppelin reggae style, and a guy that sings, his name is Tort Elvis. And he's an Elvis impersonator. It's really funny. It's called Dread Zeppelin.
That's
like
right.
dreadlocks from the reggae style. Yeah. So it looks like they've used metal cross beams here as your headers to hold the pieces up all the way down, and that is fantastic. But you can tell it's still like it got so hot over the course of hundreds of years here, it just collapsed down. They put a blockade up there so you can't crawl in there. I'm gonna go back around the other side. Can you see anything back there?
It just looks like the other sides.
So there's 4 sides that they could get the molten magma metal out. The molten magma metal out of the furnace. Boy, they must have just cast. I wonder if they had like a, I'll have to look this up. I wonder if they had buildings set up along here. I can't read that, unfortunately. Can't, I wonder if they had like casting molds set up so they would build like iron beams out of the hot metal that came out of there. Or if they just used it and they just created blocks and then they would take it to a blacksmith shop, remelt it. You know, little kids could still slide in there. Probably. Let's take a look in the back real quick, see if we can see anything. Yeah. Just, yeah, it looks like might be some poison ivy back in here, so I gotta be careful. Oh, they got this one blocked up, so they didn't really use this side. Unless it was, yeah, this is probably filled in with dirt. Probably went down back in the past. This was done, but boy, this is a rock climber's kind of paradise here. You could climb up this. You could free climb this probably pretty easily. Might be fun. Oh, I'm circumventing some roots here, folks. All right, so we're going to move on to the next attraction, which is a farm called Homestead Farm. And supposedly it's operates like it's still the 1850s. Let's go check it out. All right, this is called The Home Place, and it's a 1850s style farm still operational, supposedly. So we're going to take a look inside, but we're not going to go into the actual homestead because it costs and there's a lot to do that doesn't cost, but looks like it's pretty cool. Look at that. So look this up online, folks. Once again, this is the land between the lakes. We're still in the Tennessee side. Here's a little map. I got another one at the beginning of the video, but I'll show you that real quick if you want to pause that. Let's take a look inside. So here's some of the different cabins and stuff here. Back on the farm, you exit out the back. And the restoration process here. It looks like they had to restore a lot of these cabins. I don't know. I'll zoom in on it for you here. There you go. There's a photo. Thing. Little land survey there, it looks like. Looks like it was pretty dilapidated and they had to like bring in cranes and all that. That's cheating. Bringing in the cranes is cheating. And this guy's still here from 1850, still playing his banjo. Here's some photos. You can look it up online, like I said. We're going to wander through this little museum here.
I know you did.
Got a little gift shop. Oh no. She found her donkey donk.
Look, he just sits up like that.
A donkey donk. That's funny. So here's a good idea. Living by the Seasons. They did an artist interpretation here of it. That is cool. There are different outhouses and pens for the animals. Still pulling a cart by a horse. It looks like they're up on a hill there. At the end of this short part of the video, I'm going to show you a wider shot of the outside of this building. They did a great job with it. So there's a lot of different stuff. A lot of this is kind of like not really indicative to just this space, so I'm not going to bother with showing you a lot of this stuff because you can see antiques almost anywhere. So, but stuff like this is a little bit more indicative of the actual of the space. That right there, which I'll show you in a second. So here's some more tools of the farming trade. But I guess they were probably cropping some, by the looks of it, I think this is tobacco. And they must do like, I wonder if they have actors out there right now. I'll ask about that and I'll let you know. And so, all right, that's about it for this. Pretty cool. Let's get a little information, then we'll go back out front. Sorry we don't have time to like pay to go in and walk the whole thing for you, but we're trying to show you this whole area. So go ahead and look this up online. There's probably some more videos about it, and we will go out front and check out this cool underground building we're in right now. So here's a view of the outside of the building. I just thought you could get a kick out of this too. So I just did find out from the lady in the front that yes, there are people back there wearing period clothing and actually doing the work on the farm, but they're not acting like it's the 1850s. They're just in the period clothing for the look, but they're actually working people. They're not actors. And they go home at the end of the day, and then other people come in overnight to take care of the animals and stuff like that. So let's move on to the next cool spot along the way here.